The very rich aren't the same as you and me. They're more scared. We need you right away, the lady said. I told her where to find me, but she wasn't falling for it. Come by the house, she said, if you'd be so kind. The dump was smaller than the White House, but not by much. Anna Jeter had said she needed a man. By the look of the setup, she could have rented an army. She could sure afford me.
Come in.
There's a Mr. Marlowe to see you, ma'am.
Come in, Mr. Marlowe.
I asked him to wait, ma'am.
It's all right. I'll ring if I need anything. Well, Mr. Marlowe, they say you're a hard man, that you don't walk away from trouble.
Trouble is my business.
Well, I think with a little cleaning up, you'll do very well.
I might go that far, Mrs. Jeter, if I knew what we were talking about.
He thinks you're my wife.
Mr. Marlowe, this is Henry Jeter, my brother.
That's enough, that's enough. Don't fuss. Yeah. Why, he doesn't even look the type. Couldn't you even find a gentleman?
I suggest you try the yacht club. I hear they got some real snappy dressers there.
Please.
I came here to talk about a job.
Well, let's get on with it then.
There's a girl, calls herself Harriet Huntress.
Appropriately
She
enough.
works for a big-time gambler, pulling in rich clientele.
She's a shill, blonde or brunette.
She has her hooks into Mr. Jeter's son, Gerald. The last total, he owes the gambler $50,000.
Who's a gambler?
His name's Estelle.
Your boy's into Marty Estelle for 50 grand? You have got trouble.
This crook frightens you, Marlowe?
Like I said before, trouble is my business. But Marty's gonna want something. A guy like that's got his reputation to think of. He can't afford to let some young pup run up a 50G tab, then walk out laughing.
Ah, gambling debts aren't legally collectible.
We thought Gerald would profit from a little scare, but apart from that, we are not interested in Marty Estelle.
That vulgar little panderer.
But we are concerned about the girl. Gerald will be very wealthy one day.
Everything I have goes to him when I'm gone.
So how do you want to play it?
Cheap tramp. There must be dirt someplace. Dig for it, Marlowe. Dig deep.
Sure, that's one way of going about it. It's a bit rough, though.
Come here, Marlowe. Come closer. You see it, don't you? It clings like a mist to me. Death, Marlowe. I have very little time, so listen very carefully. Never in my life have I given in to pressure, and I have no intention of starting now, and I have no intention of leaving a mess after me. Now, what is your price?
50 a day plus expenses. 300 on top if I pull it off.
50? Your usual fee is 20.
40 then. And that's rock bottom. I bet you didn't lose a nickel in the Depression.